In Week 5, the 1-3 Philadelphia Eagles traveled on up to East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the undefeated New York Giants, who are not without their critics, one of them being Skip Bayless, who tweeted before the game saying, "The Giants are a bad offensive unit," but they did not take that lightly. But we'll start things off with the defense for the Giants as they take down LaShawn McCoy, and it's a fumble! It's picked up by Paul Warlow, who takes it down to their own 44 for some great field position, but wait a second. The referees would review it, and they would rule that it would be overturned, and the Eagles still with the ball. So Foles catches a break, and he's back with the ball. Here he hooks up with Jeremy Maclin for the first down, gets down to the 16. This is his first week back from injury. And then on 3rd and 1 on the 7, Foles hooks up with Riley Cooper, who gets in the end zone, the former Florida Gator. Strikes first for the Eagles, and it's a 7-0 Eagles lead over the Giants. But Don Chapman and the G-Men would go right to work as at the handoff to Kean Hightower. He gets a first down up the gut, and then if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they hand it off to him on 3rd and 2 once again, and he gets down even farther into Eagles territory, into the red zone. So the very next play, it's a play action, and Don Chapman gets taken down in the backfield by Trent Cole, his first sack of the game. So we have 2nd and 20, and Chapman in the shotgun. He fires at the sidelines for Victor Cruz to get the first down, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line, and that would set up a 1st and goal on the very next play for Kean Hightower and his counter play to get in the end zone. That's his first touchdown of the day. He would have a big day with 133 yards on 24 carries and a touchdown on the day. So then the Eagles take over, and Nick Foles hooks up with Riley Cooper while evading the sack, and he is off to the races. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Riley Cooper. He would have 2 touchdowns, 123 yards in the receiving game on the day, and it's a 14-7 Eagles lead heading into the second half. And it's a handoff to Hightower for Don Chapman and the G-Men. He gets a first down, and then they're in Eagles territory on their 32 when Chapman hooks up with Odell Beckham Jr. wide open in the end zone. And that's his first touchdown of the day through the air. And then after an Eagles stopped, the G-Men would take over once again, and Chapman would hook up with Randall Cobb on a curl route for a big first down. He's 11 for 19 on the day with just over 100 yards. And then Chapman once again tries to take a shot to the end zone for OBJ, but he cannot catch it. It's just out of his reach. And when it's tied at 14, Robbie Gould comes on and knocks the field goal right down despite the winds. It's a 17-14 Giants lead. So Eagles with the ball, and they're driving, and they got down into the Giants side of the field. So Foles hooks up with Jeremy Maclin as Stevie Brown misses the tackle. And Jeremy Maclin gets in the end zone for a touchdown, and the Eagles take a 21-17 lead. But the Giants would not waste any time striking back as Donnie Chapman has ice in his veins as he hooks up with Odell Beckham Jr. wide open, who breaks a tackle and heads to the end zone, the promised land. It's a New York Giants lead now after Don Chapman's second passing touchdown of the day and Beckham's second receiving one. He would have 181 yards in the receiving game, so then the Giants defense comes on. Bernard Anderson sacks Nick Foles, makes it a 3rd and long now. And then Foles, all the time in the world in the pocket, steps up, fires, and it's picked off by Carlo Henry, the backup free safety, who returns it all the way into the Eagles' red zone. So Donnie Chapman has some great field position already, and he decides to take advantage of it, and he hooks up with Randall Cobb. Ladies and gentlemen, we have corn on the cob. That's his first receiving touchdown of the day, but Don Chapman's 3rd passing touchdown of the day, and that would be how the cookie would crumble, as the G-Men come away with the win by a score of 31-21. This offense proved Skip Bayless wrong, as they were electric all day long. Don Chapman went 17 for 30 with 303 yards in the air and 3 touchdowns. Kean Hightower had 133 yards on the ground and 24 carries and a touchdown, while Odell Beckham Jr. had 8 receptions, 181 yards in the receiving game, and 2 touchdowns on the game. And even though they proved his offense claim wrong, Skip Bayless was not done bashing, as he decided to take a shot at the entire team's undefeated 4-0 record. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up for this Week 5 matchup. Don't forget to tune in next time as the Giants travel to the house that Jerry built to take on the Dallas Cowboys in Week 6. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Got your name written